why don't we all start with a deep breath in and exhale. Wow. We are in beautiful Yoho National Park here in Alberta, Canada. The sun is setting. We are next to a river in between pine trees, just enjoying the sunset, enjoying the big, beautiful sky. My name is Victor, and I want to welcome you all to the North, then South podcast. This podcast is about my life, Victor, and my partner's life, Jaina, and our journey through the Pan American Highway. If you don't know what that is, let me tell you a few factoids about it. The Pan American Highway is the longest road in the world. Some people would argue this because of what is called the Darien Gap between two countries. I believe it's Panama and Colombia, and the fact that there's 100 or so kilometers that don't connect. It gets a little technical, but basically this is the longest road in the world, and it starts in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, and ends in Ushuaia, Argentina. It's about 20,000 miles or 30,000 kilometers and can be done in a million ways. There's many routes. Some people would argue that there's a few routes, but really it's open for interpretation because it's a massive road trip and nobody's going to take the same exact route. So, Jaina and myself are here in Canada because we are not going all the way to Alaska to Prudhoe Bay to start there. Why? We really just don't want to drive dozens of hours, spend a ton of money on gas just for that accolade. Just to say, we've driven from Prudhoe Bay to Argentina. I don't mind starting in Jasper National Park, which is where we're headed to. And then from there, our northernmost point drives south to Ushuaia. I'm happy with that. Later, when we're older and have more time and more money and the willpower, perhaps we'll drive from Prudhoe Bay to Jasper or back to Vancouver to complete the route one day. But today we are here in Alberta and we're absolutely loving it. We are at a random camping spot, which is Canadians' term for dispersed camping. And we've been here for the last 3 or so days. Maybe this is our 4th day. And we really love this style of camping because there's no signage saying how long you can stay, even though if the land is quote unquote crown land, like the United States Bureau of Land Management land, BLM land, I think there is a designated amount of time that you can actually stay there. But if it's less than 2 weeks or so, I'm sure we're in the clear. Anyway, so we've been here for a couple days. We're really loving it. We have a fresh water source, and we're pretty self-sustainable in the van. We have everything we need for a handful of days until we run out of food, and we're loving it. So, we are 51 days into our trip since we've left San Diego, and Jaina and I have been having a blast, popping around different states, different cities, seeing friends, exploring national parks, experiencing food and culture in places we've never been and places that I've only dreamt of. Canada has been a dream of mine for some 10 plus years, and I can't believe I'm here. It's kind of like a dream, just waking up and going to sleep in these Rockies among these pine trees, seeing all these beautiful lakes and rivers and cleaning our body in this frigid water. It really is a blessing. And it's taken me something like 9 years to prepare my life to get to this point where I could move into my van, leave San Diego for good without ever having to go back, except I am because I have family there, and move along through the Pan American Highway for some 2, maybe 3, maybe more years, depending on how things play out. I've learned in this lifestyle that no plan is a good plan or a soft plan is a good plan. Don't make your plans too rigid because they change all the time. And something connected to that is that everything is a process. Everything in life is a process. It doesn't matter what you want to do. If you want to get a new job, if you want to leave your relationship, if you want to start the small business, if you want to start the YouTube, if you want to start the podcast, if you want to start a new hobby, it really is a process. Everything is a process. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. You almost have to double the amount of time, the amount of energy, the amount of effort, the amount of money that you think it's going to take. That's the funny thing in van building. They say it's going to cost you twice as much and it's going to take you twice as long. And I can vouch for that. So that being said, it has definitely been a process getting to this point, and I am incredibly grateful. I feel incredibly privileged to be doing something like this. Yes, there are probably hundreds of people that drive the Pan American Highway all the way from Prudhoe Bay down to Argentina, and the number is growing yearly in popularity because it's such an incredible thing to do in one's lifetime. But I still feel very fortunate and lucky and blessed to be doing something like this with the person that I love the most in the world, my partner Jana, who will join me in future episodes. So, just a little bit about what the Pan American Highway is. And, one quick note. The Pan American Highway goes through every single climate zone in the world. So whatever climate zone that exists, it goes through those zones. Tundras, temperate rainforests, jungles, deserts, you name it. It goes through all of them. It goes through 14 countries. And of course, you can zip along left and right and jump on a plane here and there and make it more, which is probably what we're going to do because we have a lot of friends, different places in the world, and we love doing side quests and exploring. If Bolivia is right there, maybe we could swing it. If the Dominican Republic is only a flight away from the Yucatan, we can probably swing it. We love these little side quests. I am very spontaneous. Jana likes plan and routine, and we switch often. I love routine, and it's a little difficult to create routine while you're on the road living in a van like this because you actually don't know where you're going to wake up sometimes, which is what we've been experiencing. So for the last few weeks, Jana and I have been getting our systems set up to be very efficient in our shared space. Our cooking, our personal hobbies, our work, our online life and work, our phone calls, you name it really. It's interesting having your life completely synchronized or close to completely synchronized with another person. The good thing is we're in love and I love this person so much. So whatever kind of issues that arise, we figure out pretty quickly because we're good communicators and we're doing fantastic. on the front regarding getting our systems down. So even though we're only 51 days in, things are not perfect quite yet, and who knows if they ever will be, because things change like the seasons. And like the seasons change, we're going to have to get different clothing, make adjustments to the van, finish some van projects, change some things, some appliances in the van, who knows, upgrades, downgrades. It really is kind of just a surprise. Every day is a surprise. And we love it that way. We're excited for what's to come. We are in the middle of our Canada trip. We are moving into Yoho National Park officially. We are kind of on the outskirts right now, and we're going to be exploring Yoho, doing some waterfall hikes, check out some lakes. From there, we drive 30 or so minutes to Banff, check out some of the more touristy things, Lake Louise, you know. From there, we're going to take Icefields Parkway north, and on Icefields Parkway, there's plenty of trails, plenty of stops, viewpoints, scenic looks for us to enjoy. So once we get to Jasper, we'll check out Jasper, turn right back around, and go back down Icefields Parkway to do the same thing in reverse. From there, we'll go to Calgary. From Calgary, we'll go into Montana and continue our trip down through the United States. So, it's been fantastic. We've seen a lot. We've loved it. It's been a dream, and we got plenty more ahead. So, if you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, want to learn more about nomadic life, want to learn more about van life or alternative lifestyle living. We've lived in a yurt, so we know about different ways of living, culture of living on the road, of traveling, of climbing, highlining, mountain biking, dirt bagging, if you will. If you don't know what that is, in the next few episodes, I'm sure you will learn exactly what that is. But thanks for listening this far. Please continue to tune in. We have plenty more to come. If you have any requests for us, we'll probably do a Q&A in the near future. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next North Then South. See you later, guys. Wow. That was great.